Words like that.
It'll be mirrored for them.
Hey guys, this is Colleen. I'm trying it again. Here we are in the crafty basement. This is Colleen. Yay! Sorry about the other one. I think I want to share this. Let's see if we can do that. And go on to Facebook. And Brian's going to be here and he's going to type something in for me. I wanted to put that this is a strip tease, but he told me I couldn't do that because that's kind of, he said it was nasty. I thought it was funny, but you all know my humor. So join me now. I'm live. No face. You don't get to see my laundry. It was clean anyway. But anyway, I'm glad that you're here. In fact, I don't even know if you're here, my faithful friends. Let's see if I can get, will Dan know that I'm on a different station?
Yeah, the link went live again.
Okay, so the link from my website. So anyway, we all have designer series paper that we hoard, but then we have all these little strips of designer series paper that we hoard. And now you know that you also hoard. Well, you may not. You may have this clever design system that really works well. So he put it in there.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great. Can we post it so we can get on with our work here?
Yeah, here we go.
I appreciate you, Brian. Thank you so much. I don't know what I did wrong, but it was a doozy.
It was a
No one
doozy.
likes to see me in my
You're off to
dollar store
I
glasses.
was like, oh, hi, Mom.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. So anyway, May 2nd. What is great about May 2nd? I'll let you know. The new catalog is live. The annual catalog goes from May, which we are in now, 2023 to 2024 in April, the end of April. I'm totally liking the front of the catalog this catalog season. I can't even think of the words for it, but I am happy that it has all these pretty colors on it. They are the new colors, not necessarily the in colors, but Stamping Up has done a color refresh, which you've probably are like heard this like forever from every other demonstrator in the United States and the rest of the world. But this is like a lemon anyway, and they're bringing back colors and all that. But what I wanted to show you was the in colors here, which are totally different from other ones that we've had. It's Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, and Pebbled Path. If you remember, last year's in colors were bright, and these are so subtle but so warm. So anyway, I'm going to have fun with those. I'm looking forward to those. And I can show you inside of our catalog now. Hey, Jan, you're back. You found me. You found me. Who else is watching? Anybody else? Nope, just looks like it's Jan. That's okay. I love you, Jan. Okay, so you can see the inside of the catalog. Lots of new stuff, lots of old stuff. I'm very, very excited about some of the things that I got. Some of them are, oh, look at that color. Oh, that's I don't even know what color that is. Countryside Corners. I didn't get that paper, but anyway, it's a lot of fun. If you didn't get a catalog, let me know at colleenciasio@gmail.com and I will send you one. Because I think I have two already bundled. So again, we are going to do a strip tease. Just kidding. We're going to be using all those pieces that we've had laying around on our desk, or if you're like me, you put them in a pile, and then then you have all these pieces. This was my favorite paper from the last catalog. The paper's gone, but I haven't yet opened my box. We get to order a month early as a demonstrator, and I ordered, I think, 2 or 3 different kinds of paper, and I haven't even opened it yet. I'm so trying to catch up on other things. Life is getting in the way. So anyway, the colors in this paper are these 3 here. I know that's Gorgeous Grape, and I know that this is Berry Burst, but I don't know if we even have that one anymore. But I don't know if it retired. But anyway, it's in the paper. So to do this card, what else did I want to talk about. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. I have no classes coming up. Boo hoo. Oh dear. Woe is me. But basically what I did is I cut the strips, these strips, and this all came from the same package of paper, so I know that all the colors were going to match. And I cut all different sizes. Oh boy, I hope I did this right. Anyway, I did all different sizes and they all match. And we are going to make a mosaic. This is one of the cards I made. Oops, I didn't bring the other one, but that'll turn out. And the one that I really wanted to do, I couldn't find the dimensions for, but then I made a different card with not Stampin' Up! Paper, but it's a graduation card for my nephew. Shout out to my nephew, Daniel Sinatra out on the East Coast. Anyway, so let's put this together. What we're going to do is we're going to take a base color, and this, I think I'll use, if I'm looking at this, I probably could have had the yellow color, but I don't. So what we're going to do with this is on here, I lightly put pencil marks, but you really don't need to have pencil marks. But you're going to take one of your longest strips, and that's going to be the middle, going to go into the middle of your paper. And the main thing, on this one, you don't have to worry about it. So I don't have to worry about it. So basically, you lay a strip down, and then you lay another strip down. And you could choose either side, like that would be really pretty, but I really kind of wanted it. You know, so many people are so good at taking like odd things that don't look as though, like I could never put flowers and plaids together in my living room when I was decorating. It was just not, I just couldn't do it. So anyway, we have two pieces here. And what I would do is I would lay them out so that I can see, we'll put this like as a, I already picked my colors. I just don't know where they're going. I am going to just put these down or else it's going to take me forever because they do kind of slide around, which is not always a good thing. Okay, oops. Anyway, how is everybody out there? I hope that you are enjoying this weather. OMG. I cannot believe that spring is here. Should I not say that word spring in case I fudge it up and then we don't have a spring, and that would be like really, really sad. And again, oh, you know what I should have down here is that we have our silicone mat, and that would very much help for people so that you don't get, this is glue. You don't want glue on your background paper, but I didn't bring it over. So who do you have? Oh, Jan, you're so sweet. Okay. Okay, and here we go here. In the one that I made here, I didn't leave very much space in between the papers, but if you do, it'll look as though you have, well, you'll have space and you'll have color in between. And I have to tell you what was so cool was this one demonstrator who was not making this card. She was making one that was a little bit more elegant. And she didn't want this to show, but sometimes when you put them together, they're still going to show. So what she did is she put, she was using double-sided tape. That's what was going on. She was using double-sided tape, and there was still like, come on, Colleen. There was still stickiness in between the two, and she didn't really like that. So what she did is she took like glitter, really fine glitter, and put it in between and rubbed it in so that there was no more sticky, and it had this really beautiful really beautiful. Oh my gosh, my brain stopped. I don't like that there. See, now this is where it's going to be taking me having me go a little bit crazy. So how come this is not doing this? Well, we'll just do this. Anyway, it was so cool, and I was going to do that and show you how to do that. And then I didn't. I don't like that. Put that yellow there. See, this is what would take you forever, is trying to decide what to put where. Maybe not you, but definitely me. Put that over there like that, and then like that. I don't know why. I think those are just extra like that. So has one of the things we have somebody come and they put on our grass, they put fertilizer on our grass. And my husband always bemoans, why do I do this? It just makes the grass grow longer. And I just laugh at that and saying, yeah, you're right, it does. Why do you do that? It's too funny. It always reminds me of August, when the middle of July, you're mowing every 2 days. And then come August, you're not mowing anymore because everything's dead and dried. And then you get fall. Just in case you didn't know it, fall comes. Here we go. Here's those cute little white ones. I did have it all laid out, and then I don't know what happened. Okay. So there we have a mess. And what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly glue this down. The new catalog, what can I tell you about it? Well, prices went up on our designer series paper and the ink pads, but I should have gone through all my ink pads and figured out which ones I needed. Like, I have old style ink pads that are just like, well, not the original one. Time they did it where you had to kind of squeeze it and then pull up. And I have them, and I was going to replace them, but I didn't do that in time. So here I was grabbing something to make my pink, and I realized, oh my goodness, I don't have that pink in a new ink pad. I should have replaced that one, but it's over there on my ping pong table. What else can we talk about? Give me a topic. Not by much, though. The glitter would be beautiful. Oh, I don't know what, but not by much, though. Oh, I just got that, but I think I'll use this one because it's got that pretty blue. Keep the chatter up. Okay, what else can I say? Well, about the new catalog, they've got some, I don't think they have anything like new, like they have, sometimes they have stamps that are the ink indescribable or something like that, that really give, indistinct, where they're really great distinct colors, or not colors, but the way that they stamp, they look so realistic that you really don't even need to do two time stamping, double time stamping. And nothing like that going on. I told you about the new colors. The papers are always beautiful. Oh my goodness. So there's this one space. Oh, new prices. There, I started to tell you about some of the prices have gone up. I don't know if I'm sure that the stamp sets that were a certain price are the same price, but they may have gone up. They may have gone up more. Now, one of the bad things of not using a silicone mat, see how it's sticking to my paper? Well, just be careful and peel it off. Hope that nothing falls off that you needed on there. Ha ha ha. Well, I think that you've heard about our exclusives, online exclusives that you can go up online and, well, this is a color I wanted. Go up online, and they're not going to be in any catalog. They're only going to be on the website. And some of those things, they had like big circle punches, which they did away with, and they might have come back with more. Okay, now, so you're done with all these strips. Now you're going to cut off according to the edge of your paper here. Yeah, I guess I did use that. I do know that one of the most popular, they weren't actually, they had, during they're getting all the demonstrators all excited about what's coming up, and they do this reveal of like, so what stamp set do you think is the most popular, having been, and it was crazy. It was not the one that I thought it was. I think Jan, you too were surprised at the one that they picked. Now you're going to ask me, well, Colleen, what did they pick? And it's like, I don't remember. Do you remember, Jan? I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a delay, so. But I like how they have now where they have the color, not the color, but the suites, where you can get the stamp set and then the dies, and then they have paper and other embellishments and things. There we go. And now what you have is a beautiful dun, da, 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 background. And it doesn't really matter where you put anything, because once it's together, it kind of looks like a quilt. And I had some real quilters. I am so like not a real quilter. That's one craft I don't think I'm going to get into because I already have so much fabric. I mean, not fabric. I can't imagine having all that fabric. And here, at least with Stampin' Up, they've chosen the patterns and colors to go together with you. And I'm not saying I wouldn't do a good job, but I don't know how good a job I would do. So I'm going to put this onto here. And I put white behind here, and it kind of made it stand out. But I think what I'm going to do on this one is put the purple and have it stand out. Well, I don't know whether it'll look good or not, but I'm going to do that. Before I started tonight's live, I wanted to I was going to tell you about, take off a little more. What I'm doing here is I'm trimming this down a little bit so that there's some edges around so that it pops out. If I had white here, I think I would do the white, but I don't. Colleen, you are losing your mind. Okay, how's that? There we go. Just a little bit of purple around the corner will give it some cohesion. Okay. One thing I was going to tell you before I'll go back to what I was going to tell you, but let me tell you this instead, is they used to put like 3 different pieces of cardstock that would match the paper, the designer series paper. So you didn't, and then you only got like 6 pieces of each of the colors, these 4 or 5 colors. And I kind of like that because you have to buy a big packet. And I don't know about you, but I end up with a lot of extra paper that at the end of the catalog season, I don't want to say stuck with because I love the paper, but I'm stuck with. So I kind of wish they'd bring that back, but I'll have to suggest that to them. Okay. Then you decide, do I like this? And because of this blue is going to make it heavy at the top, I'm deciding to put it on this way. It's not even all the way around, but that's okay. Okay, so what I was going to tell you about is sometimes if you have you're cutting out like these things to put sentiments on and stuff, cut out a bunch of them, because then you have when you're making a card, you don't have to take out your Big Shot or your cut and emboss machine and go through all that over and over. You'd have a whole bunch of these already made up. And for tonight, I was so happy to have that because, well, here I had it all ready to go. I had the whole thing made and I realized I don't have a sentiment on the front. I'm going to show you how to make this little thing that looks like the ribbon for breast cancer, even though this is yellow. I thought that I would just show you because I can. So what I have here I'll do what I miss so you can see it. So here I have my sentiment. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to put 2 dimensionals so that it sits up off of the paper. Put one there and I'll put one right here. And then do you get paper pumpkin? OMG. If you don't, this month is going to be so cool. It has men's card set and mountains. And then they just showed us today an add-on that you can get if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Oh gosh, you guys, it is like so beautiful. The add-on, it's like cards and envelopes to go with it to extend the kit. Okay, so these are from the Paper Pumpkin. So why are you going to Paper Pumpkin, Colleen? Oh, because these little things are from Paper Pumpkin. And what these are, they're little glue dot things. And I'm going to put 2 at the bottom here. And I'm going to put 2 up here, but a little bit closer together. So you just peel these off. And you put them where you want them. Then you put them over there. And then you're going to take off the other little peely thing, and that's adhesive right there. So anyway, if you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, their kits are so amazing. They have been so cool. And I know at Halloween, so like in September, and then again in January, I believe, for Valentine's Day, they have little boxes and things, but you can kind of get a preview of what's going to happen. So you can kind of decide if you want it or not. Well, this yellow will bring out the yellow in the card. I'm sure it's not in the catalog this time because I have a lot of extra. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece, this is 8 inches, probably too long, and you're going to make your little, going to crisscross just like this. Oh, it doesn't matter. So you're going to crisscross slice this. Then you're going to put your bottom here and have it crisscross it over between the 2 dimensionals. Then you're going to bring the other side down. For some reason, my fingers aren't quite working where I want them. They're here. And then it goes like this. And when you turn it over, it's got that little bit at the top and then 2 at the bottom. 2 at the bottom. Of course, there's 2. Okay, and I'm just going to cut them off like it was there we go. Then I can take my card and, I put it on upside down. So I'd have to do that all over again. So make sure that when you're putting this on, here you get to have a replay and you don't even have to press replay. Okay, so I'm going to start here and I'm going to bring this up, crisscross it. Then I'm going to loop it around. I'm making it much more complicated than it is. Okay, loop it around, press it down, have it go over here. And now, thinking happy thoughts of you. Should be a happy birthday card, but thinking happy thoughts on your birthday. Okay, and you can really put this anywhere. You could put it up here, down here, but I kind of like it right here where I put the other one. I'm going to cut this just a little bit shorter. Okay, so Cinco de Mayo on Friday, 5th of May. And then of course on Thursday, it's the 4th of May. It's May the 4th be with you. Get it? May the Force be with you from Star Wars. Anyway, so that's one of the cards. I'm not going to be putting this one together. However, I am going to tell you that, so all the extra strips that I had here that were 1 inch wide, what stamp set is the saying from? Actually, I think it's from the Singing in the Rain with the turtle and the fox. So Singing in the Rain. And I think that's where the flower is from too. Anyway, So on this one, I took these strips that I had extra and I cut them in half again. So these are 1/2-inch strips. Oh, I don't think I saved them. I'm going to have you look at that for a while. And this white saying is, the white was cut before, and I was so glad because I wanted a long white one. So I'm just over here getting my scraps out from over here, looking for that card that I need. That was for my 3rd card to show you. Oh, you think I would be better at this, but I'm not, and that's fine. Okay. So I may not have that, but I do have my strips. They're out of the garbage, but at least that'll work. Did I put it in here per chance? No. Oh, well, you don't get to see my nephew's graduation card. So on this one, it's really beautiful, in my opinion. And I can do this because it's, well, I'll just start at the bottom. You don't need to, I'm going to use this paper here. And when you're doing these strips to make that V here at the top, you take 2 strips. You take, well, more than 2, but start with 2 of these strips and the longer ones. And you're going to make sure you have a 90-degree angle. Remember geometry, and you're like, when am I ever going to be using geometry? Well, guess what? You're doing the right angle now. Imagine that there is a line going down the middle of your card. Well, that is where this little tip right here is going to be. So you're going to take this. I suppose I could make another one. And you're going to, again, I would lay them out beforehand to make sure I like my colors, or make sure you have enough. No, I guess I would. Would I take that chance? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down so that this is an imaginary. There we go. There we go. Then I'm going to take another strip. Get it? Strip tease. Ha, ha, ha. What do you think, Brian? Okay. And then I'm going to take more. I'm going to lay this down. Okay. Then you're going to take this and you're going to put that corner meeting that corner. And so that these are butted up right next to each other. And then you're going to keep building. So you're going to do left, right. I wish, what would make it even better if you had a puddle of glue and you just went with it. I don't have a puddle of glue. So now you're going to butt that into the V here and put it up along the side like that. Then you take another one. I did incorporate some solids so that it's not all flowers. What's the opposite of flowers? A solid. Okay. Okay, so here we go. And I'm not going to keep going, but I'm giving you the idea of what's going on here. See, so like I had taken my 1-inch strips and cut them down. Let me put one more on. And then, do I do another frantic look for that card? I wonder if I brought it upstairs. I don't think I did that because, I mean, to, get it off in the mail. It is May, May, Mother's Day. Okay, one more strip here. I don't like that one. Ew, ew. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. All right, I've got this blue one. I don't have a long blue one. Yes, I do. One thing about doing these lives is I just sit here and chitter chatter, chitter chatter, chitter chatter. I am sorry last week I wasn't on, I think I was trying to get over the fact that I was upside down the week before, and I didn't even know it. This time I come on and you see me, and I don't remember why I did that or why it was like that. I don't remember. Brian helps me. I think he was gone. Okay, so anyway, you get the idea. It's now V's, and again, you would take it, turn it over, and then cut off the ends. So there are so many, if you go up onto Pinterest, so many things you can do with just the strips of paper. I should get a pen. See how that is? Let's see if I have a pencil in here. And I'll just draw for you guys. Okay. So I'll get rid of this for a second and here we go. So some of the cards were so cool. So let's pretend this is a card like this. And then they had, I was going to do this one, had a square here and a long square here. And then this one went like this. And then this one started here and went up like this and like this. And then I'm sure I don't remember. Maybe it was like that. And that was like so pretty. And then they had another one that this is the one I made for the nephew. And it was like this. And then it went down like this. And then it had one like this. And then it had one like this. I'm not drawing this very well. And the other one went like this. And then in the middle, they had I had put a graduation hat. Here's the tassel. But that was cool. They had some really fun things, and I just did not take the time to do it for you guys. Well, I am done here. We are going to go eat cake and celebrate Brian's birthday. That's Friday. He's going to Florida, and I'm going to say happy birthday. There you go. Thank you very much, and have a great night.